You go for the Ags once you're level 18, and you build up from there. So I think Boom has a very specific timing, but if it does go off to a really good start, I think they're going to be able to surprise Motivate Trust here.
Okay, so you're telling me Boom Esports has a superior draft on, is that correct?
That I think they. I don't think it's superior, but I think they can pull it off. I don't think it's superior.
I want a yes or no.
Play-wise style, yes, I think Boom is going to pull it off. I think they just know how to work with Yopaj Snap, and I think this might catch Fearless off guard. You know, we were having lobby chatter, Mike.
Okay.
Fearless changed his pub name to Gacha. And I was like, "Are you playing any Gacha games?" And he's like, "No, it's like a Gacha pun. Because he went 1 in 10 on his mid. He's lost way too much."
They're not the right names in the game right now, John. We've got Gacha Boy, we've got Jack Boys.
He actually changed his name to Gacha Boy?
They said the team to... Oh, they've actually changed their names. Oh my god, it hasn't ended. We've got more name changes coming in. Jack Boys and Gacha Boy now.
Fearless.
I
get losing winning one game, losing 10. So it's like a gotcha, you know. He got lucky on one roll to win a game. I didn't think he changed his pro name to reflect that.
Then you've got Boom Boy now as well.
Oh, that's just that's Boombelt's old name from all the way back. Boom Boy.
Well,
we're back.
Oh. Yeah, I might revert to the old names and we'll ask him in the lobby after this game what they want to be called, you know. I'm not sure if this is intended. Again, this came properly. People making fun of me as well, because I accidentally said luloosh, and they were going, like lul-oosh, like lul ouch, I believe was the meme. Coming out, Scam's going to get run into, nice chains out, they might have a first blood straight off the bat here onto Scam. He's almost down, and they should have it. Gacha Boy himself, Jonathan, will get first blood on the Ember. It's a great start for Motivate Trust. Not
built to it will be a more farm-oriented Luna, but not too far from the north.
Gacha Boy, he's gonna die to the Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, he was level 5. Yopaj is able to out-level him on the Snapfire and literally just throws the kisses out. Understanding he just couldn't get away.
Yeah.
Now Tim's.
Hello?
Yeah, they're going to find Q here. Shadow Realm is out. There's a stun from Yopaj, and now the Cursed Ground to connect. Q is still trying, but there'll be another kill the way of Boom. Tim's, his patience does pay off in the mid lane. Yopaj, he's going to be very happy with the way this mid lane's gone.
That early magic damage you have, and just control the team fights. It's shaping up quite nicely for Boom on that front.
He's been caught out bot lane now. Glimpse out onto FBZ, but he is still surrounded by Brambles. Still Fearless, going to try and come in and help out with the Ravage. Is there immediately FBZ? He does not care. He wants the kill, and he'll get the kill, but now can he save his support? Tims is looking like he's in a bit of danger here as Fearless will keep the chase up and does secure the kill, but now needs his own way out. Never mind, he should be just fine. No remnants available, but it won't matter as top lane. They'll go for more now. Mortimer's Kiss is going to be expended, and Masaros is stuck in the tree line. He'll try for the TP out, but he is not going to make it. They barely have enough damage to get the job done. In fact, they even have another. Boom Bowie going to be chased here by Scam. Cookie's off the mark. Can they keep going though? They've got a scatter blast there from Yopaj, and that should be enough to finish off this IO eventually as he tries to tether the other way, but it's not going to be enough.
His blessings there. Still, it's time where he's not farming. It's time where he has to go back in the jungle. He can't clear out stacks. Well, although,
yeah, that's a big target. They've got the Snapfire. Q setting up perfectly, and you can't forget you've got that Mars IO relocate.
Motivate Trust. They want that Ember to play with the Mars, as you called out earlier, Mike. They need to play with that Global Presence, because you kind of lose the Ember, his item timers go down. Boom, they're smoked up his tree right now. They got Ravage.
And Brambles out. They have got the Disruptor. Ravage going to connect on 2 supports. They'll get one, and Scam, he's got the other. Boom Bowie going to try and tether, but it's cancelled by the Battery Assault. So he really had no way out of that. Another great setup here from Boom, and I've got to say, John, I love the way FBZ's playing this Tide. He's not holding on to the Ravage. He's not waiting for the big calls to stun up. He's confident they can keep going. In fact, they can. They've caught Fearless again. Hookshot's there. Cox pushback. Fear is still out, but Fearless, he might just make it out in time, or maybe not. He's got no more remnants left. He has got no more remnants available, so he is going to go down. And it just won't end, because they just continue chasing for more now. Masaros is going to drop. Ravage or not, John, they just don't need it.
Time farming, still maintaining that lead over Mushi, but he is lagging behind compared to Yopaj and FBZ, and he could be in a spot of trouble. He's kind of holding top by himself here.
Yeah, hook shots there onto Jackky. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. Jackky is going to try and heal up with the lifesteal. He is surviving with the IO as well, but the damage. Those Mortimer's Kisses, especially when you're stuck within them, it's just so much deep. Keep in mind, they don't have the arena up either, so Yopaj, he might turn. No kisses, but they feel confident enough to go back in. Jackky, though, he does have the Eclipse and the BKB up now, but the creep wave is tanking so much of the loosened beams. FBZ, he is dropping, but it's a slow process. They'll bring in more now. They've caught Yopaj with the glimpse back, and that'll be all that matters. If you get FBZ, you much prefer the Snapfire. No Scam, he's been on point so far, John. I have faith that he might be able to make this play happen. Keep in mind, FBZ, no Ravage available. He can still play distractions. Tibbs is going to get speed up in the arena, but Mushi trying to get the Infest off the back. Never mind, they hook shot in. They'll go for the fight. Masteros, though, he's fine. And now the Cogs, it's trapped them both in. Scam, he needs to run ASAP, but the chains are out. Mushi might make it, but Scam will go down. A double kill for Masteros as they'll try to go after FBZ. They want a little bit more here, but Scam, he'll commit a buyback. Glimpse back, but it lands on nothing. Boom Bowie, he'll be in trouble now, but he'll tether away. And be just fine, at least for now, but boom. Mortimer's Kisses almost killed Masteros. He's going to try for the TP, but it's not good enough. He'll get caught out by Yopaj, and now the Roshan will be open for Boom Esports. Scam, not rocket flaring yet, but should have just barely got the vision. Instead, however, they might have Fearless here. Scam, perfect hook shot out. Terrorized, though, not going to land in time. BKB is there, and Scam should be dead. They might be able to counter-initiate with the Ravage. Scam does end up going down as now Masteros wants a little bit more, but here comes Mushi and the Ravage does fly out onto 3 heroes. They try to save the Ember, but it's not going to be enough. Jackky is forced to BKB himself now and trying to fight back, but it's not looking like a great team fight. As FBZ, he'll keep rushing onto the Luna. Mushi right behind. The Mortimer's Kisses to come in. The tips are flying out. Jackky, he can't get out of this. He's going to drop it now. Boom Bowie, he's not out either. Masteros is still trying to fight, but he is all by himself. And he will get nothing. Absolutely nothing for Motivate Trust apart from Scam. And he's a bit of a show-off, this man.
Yeah. So, Motivate Trust might not be waiting for that. They actually do smoke up and go in the offensive here.
You've got a double damage on Fearless. It'll be a nice team fight as they do get the glimpse back onto FBZ. Do they try and force the fight here? Spear does not land. FBZ, he'll get the BKB off and has the Ravage. Still holding on. Very patient here from the Tide as he just walks right back out. But he has the blink back in if he wants it. Great hook shot Scam. He found a 2 on the back lines. He's already got Jackky coxed up. Now the kisses to fly in. Jackky, he has no BKB at the moment. He needs to keep running. The Terrorizer's there. Can he make it out? I don't think so. Spirit Vessel's there. Yopaj, got the Scatter Blast. He gets the Luna down. Gacha, he's going to try and fight again on the Ember, but what can you get done? He's all by himself. Mega creeps are up. The game becomes infinitely harder now for Motivate Trust, if it wasn't already. As they continue to wait for Fearless, you've got double Ravage now on FBZ though. Masteros, he's jumped in. They're going to try and get Yopaj down. They've almost got him, but no, not quite. He'll Yule's up. The Infest was enough to keep the Snap alive. And now the hook shot Scam. He's going to be off the mark, but FBZ, he's jumped in. No Ravage yet though. Not by the fountain. Yopaj, he actually ended up dropping. Fearless able to secure the kill on his own. In the meantime, though, Ravage is going to be committed. It's a nice one at that, but they'll get right back into the fountain. Fearless, he has dropped to Mushi. Masteros, he'll try to run back and buy more time. He'll jump back towards the fountain now. It's a 4v4, but the GG's called. They are not confident. They just can't get it done without BKBs up. And Boom Esports, they will take game 1 in quite dominant fashion. Motivate Trust will have to rethink the draft, I think, as it just...
It's a tough one to call. It is looking a bit better for Motivate Trust. They've still got good arena combinations, like Arena plus Frozen Field is actually really good. Not something you see too often, but if you can get that done, that's a lot of damage from control in that tight spot. I still feel like Boom has a bit of an advantage solely from the mid matchup. Again, if Fearless doesn't adjust, if we don't see those mid lane rotations come in from Mirana, Yopaj is going to hit that same traveled blink timing, be around the map, and they have even more information with a Monkey King around to help out. So I think that's the one thing Motivate Trust has to watch out for, that mid lane timing. If Yopaj overwhelms them, then we're going to see the same repeat from game 1.
Okay, so are you telling me Boom has a superior draft, John?
Yeah, I'd say it. I think the Snapfire is going to get work done once more. I don't think anything changes with the Ember. You could try Slide Fist. It still doesn't get easy for the Ember in that lane.
Okay, fair enough. See if you're right this time around. You've been right quite a few times today, John. To my pleasant surprise, let me tell you. We do have immediate tips flying out from both teams. I may as well, John. In fact, never mind. Hold on a minute. They're going to have a conversation now. With Boy and Boombill. In fact, they're going to meet up. Jackky, Wraithfire Blast, going to find Scam. Arrow, going to be tanked there by the Edge, but they do have the heal up, and now they might be able to turn back around. But I'd still say the level 1 timing is much better for Motivate, as they will continue trying to chase down Scam. Another Wraithfire Blast in 3 seconds. If they can just keep up the vision, but Scam, he's going to run towards the north, into the tree line. They just need that little bit of vision to get this kill, Scam. He's going to run into Boombill. Still, Scam is buying even more time for himself. He'll run deeper into the tree line, but the arrow, right on target. That's what you love to see. Q, he does the measurements. They'll get the kill, Masteros. He'll take it for himself in the Mars.
Great pickup on First Blood, but they're set to lose all their bounties. That's a 5-man up top. They're not going to be able to run up in time to grab any single one.
So he's going to drop down at the bot lane, John. Enough playing around. We've missed 2 kills now. It's Q and Masteros going to be very low HP. They do manage to secure the kill. Problem is you start to ask whether they can remain in the laning stage now, as they're just so damn low. They're going to try and get aggressive, it seems. Loosen beam out. Masteros with the shield crashes there. Q going to jump in with an arrow now. Yeah, maybe they do have enough. Or maybe not. Mushi is still fine, but Q, he does cancel off the salve, but now the turnaround. Scammers rejoin. Fairy Fire up. It's not going to be enough. Mushi barely surviving throughout all this amount of damage. Scam barely saving his life with the salve, but now...
He is still lagging behind in CS, but he hasn't died, which is a massive improvement. Last time we saw Yopaj hit 6, they immediately got that kill and started running from there.
Oh, FBZ in trouble again. 3-man up the top lane. FBZ still trying to fight back against Jackky. In fact, with the Jingu, that's a lot of damage, and the heals out from Tims. They are going to turn it right back around. In fact, now Boom Booey, he's not going to be able to get out of this. Yopaj does rotate with the Scatter Blast and does secure a kill for himself now.
From the side of Motivate Trust, and that's enough time for some TPs to come in. Mushi still holding that lane. Tim shows up as well. He does not have the untouchable, but does have level 3 heal along with level 3 enchant. So there's some presence here for that enchantress, and if Motivate Trust is not careful, there could be a trigger for Boom.
Fearless gonna find Tims, but that's not exactly the target you'd like to start on. He's a bit tanky, and the cookie lands. Fearless just gets blown up as now the hook shot's there. Scam. Oh, he's got Masteros. Revenge tastes so sweet for Boom Esports, and nothing. Boom, they read them like a book.
That was some good micro coming out from our Ench. The creep got blocked for a moment, and I think Tim saw that, because he was microing it back the other way afterwards. So they spot out the smoke with the creep, and that's enough time for Mushi to just get the stack, pull back, stay safe. They can go for the defense in the top tier 1 if they want to now.
Rotations are in. Scam, he has a hook shot. He sees a Crystal Maiden. He wants the kill. He'll even get Q, but he'll leap out of there. And I'll tell you what, John, as a Clockwork spammer myself, there's nothing you enjoy more than hook-shotting Crystal Maiden, as there is nothing she can do to get out, and Q will drop to boot. So Scam, he'll set up another 2 kills. Really what they came for is get the deep observer ward going, set up the mid-tier 1 later on. They understand how important it's going to be to not allow Boom to just take over this map. As Masteros so close yet so far, he jumps out of the tree. He has still been stunned up. They'll drop the freezing field, but that's cancelled. A nice arrow though. They might still be able to go as the spear back is there. Hookshot Scam. He's going to try and trade it, and he will be able to get it. Yopaj does take the kill. In the end, I think Motivate will be happy if they can find a bit more. Tims will be stunned up. Cookie is there. The heal's still keeping him alive, as he is going to walk out. He is just fine. And in the end, it's going to be a 1-for-1 on the off lane. So
any CM player, you move so slow, it's hard for you to get a good ult off. Looks like they will clump up mid though.
Yeah, Masteros, that's a nice pick off. He's got the Snapfire, but do they have the damage? Yopaj, he's just walking out of there. Now the hook shot. Scam, they might be able to turn this. Yopaj to survive. Remnant forward. Fearless, he's still trying, but the Balance Strike is out. Oh, Yopaj, he survives through it all. Now the Mortimer's Kisses are going to be thrown right on top of Masteros. That'll be another. Oh, Motivate, they just can't get anything. They are getting denied every single time they try to make a jump in, and now their mid-tier 1 tower is gone. It's still doubtful, but I think at this rate you have to try with this power spike, and they might just now as Fearless. He does get a nice chains off, but the arrow going to be off the mark as Tims does get cookied forward by Yopaj, and now the hook shot Scam. He's back in. Nice Conks pushback. Q, he does have leaf charges, but the balance strike's going to land Masseros. He'll try to jump in and turn with the spear. It will not connect. Scam, he's about to drop it. They found the Marana. No problem, as the Mortimer's Kiss is still coming in onto the Crystal Maiden. Yopaj, he doesn't have blink up right now, so he can't secure the kill onto that CM, but Mushi can. And so can FBZ, as now Fearless, he is out of mana again. The Desolator on FBZ just making it hellish for the Ember already, as now they found Jackky, boys. And they should be able to at least get the first life, as they'll dive into the T2 towers. Why the hell not? Force the buybacks out from Motivate. They're going to try and fight back. Jackky, he's dropping low already. He'll try to run backwards. Tims will go down, but Jacky's gone. FBZ, he's still alive. Finally goes down. Maybe they can clean up. Yopaj, he will drop in Mushi. He's very low himself now. He still has the Aegis. But this is a pretty big swing to go back the way of Motivate if they can win the team fight. But now the next turnaround, back on a Masseros, they'll get it. Not a tie back, but they'll get the kill as they even found Q on that Marana. Who won the fight, John? In fact, never mind, it's not over yet. Fearless, be very careful, sir. He would have no remnants right now. He'll get Scam down, but there goes Boom Booey. Tims, though, is trapped up. Masseros, he does fight back as they jump back in onto Mushi. Now they want that Luna dead, but the cookie gonna give him a bit of an escape route, or will it? Mushi, he's still trying to run. Tims right behind him with the enchant. Will slow down Masseros. The chase continues, though. He has blink in 2 seconds.
Dire's middle tower.
Can he land the spear? Oh, he goes for the arena. The spear wouldn't have been enough damage anyway. Masseros, he's still trying. But Tims, he's going to turn again. Just the amount of turns this game has been absolutely insane, as Masseros is going to drop, and that'll be a tieback this time around. As bot lane is just being forced in. T2 tower almost dropping. Rotations are going to be coming out as the spear is there from Masseros. This will be a nice big kickoff on the Luna. Jackky joins in as well. Mushi will pop the Eclipse and try to fight back. Masseros, they're healing up. The Luna still alive, but Mushi finally ends up going down. But here comes a snap by Yopaj. He may have been a bit too late to the party, though, as they will surround him now. Cookie out. FBZ trying to help with the balance. He died, I reckon, as well, looks like the slapping is over. Mushi, he'll take a seat. Yopaj still caught out, is going to drop. And again, these kind of kills, John, they do start to add up for Motivate.
Motivate can shine. They go for the smoke play. They know that the defense is going to come out for this mid.
Scam being caught out on the clockwork. That'd be a nice way to get this fight started as Scam's gone. FBZ, all he can do is watch right now as he doesn't have the backup. And Masseros, he finds another Tims. This one will be in slow motion. They drop the Wukong's command, the buyback is there. Scam, he'll rejoin as Tims is still not dead. In fact, he's gonna survive, and now the hook shot connects on 2 heroes. They found Jackky, they found Fearless, and now they'll find Boom Booey. Scam on the clock, he's doing it again, John. Just keeps finding great targets.
It's the life, you know, when Yopaj brings them out, people will want to try because it looks fun, it looks easy when Yopaj plays it.
Yeah.
Kids, it's not. It's not easy. He's a professional. He's being paid the big bucks to play this way. As Boom starts ripping into those racks. No Roche needed here, Mike. Another set, another lane gonna be shoved in, and they could just go for the tier 4s. They don't need Mega Creeps. They don't need that tier 2 gone. They know the defense of Motivate Trust is just shaking.
So dominant from Boom Esports as they are right onto the tier 4 towers and Motivate. They've got to find a way to defend, but my god, it just looks so impossible. Jackky, he's waiting. He'll just dance in the background. Oh, that's a great speed dodge again from Mushi. In FBZ, he had the BKB in time, and look at this. They're literally just ignoring them. Arena down. What's that gonna do? Absolutely nothing. They do land an arrow into speed onto FBZ, but Tims will just heal them up as they are literally just ignoring heroes right now. FBZ is getting low, but not low enough yet as the Mortimer's Kisses do come in. They finally found the Monkey King, but he'll commit a buyback. Masseros, he's gone right off the bat, and now you've lost Jackky. No buyback on either core as they will just dive for more. Why the hell not? The GG's been called. Motivate Trust just completely outplayed here from Boom Esports. I'll tell you what, John, if there's one team that deserves the grand finals, it's going to be Boom. I mean, they just look so clean. It wasn't even a